Bobby, aka Anarcha Media here, and in this video, I would like to talk about big BreadTubers and where they get wrong on black nationalism and where it differs from white nationalism. Now, to be clear, I am an anarchist. As such, I reject all forms of nationalism and all forms of ethnic separatism. However, this ridiculous notion that many white leftists have, especially online, especially in so-called dirtbag leftist spaces. And to be clear, as I have said on multiple occasions, when it comes to the dirtbag slash woke scold, or as I prefer to say, social justice left divide on BreadTube, I am not on either side. I'm just living my fucking life like pretty much every other American right now is trying to in this Trump American hellscape, right? But yeah, like this nation that just because black nationalism and white nationalism are both got the word nationalism attached and both got ethnic categories attached, they're the same fucking thing. Like, it makes no sense when you really think about it, because the nationalism of an oppressor class or an oppressor race and the nationalism of an oppressed class or race can, by necessity, the nationalism of an oppressor class or race is going to look very different than that of an oppressed race or class, right? Like the nationalism of an oppressor race or an oppressor class is going to look like domination. It's going to look like ethnic cleansing. It's going to look like supremacism. It's going to look like eugenics. And no, there is no such thing as a gentle or peaceful ethnic cleansing. That is simply blather that Nazis use to lure gullible liberal hippies in and then slant them further rightward over time, which almost inevitably and invariably happens very successfully, far more successfully than you might expect, because liberals, as I have said on many occasions, fear their own progressives far more than they will ever fear fascists or Zionists, or ethnic cleansers, or ableist, or eugenicist, or supremacist of any variety. That's just a tragic fact of history and politics. Authoritarians, like other authoritarians, doesn't matter what side that authoritarian claims to slant towards, right, left, center, that's immaterial. Authoritarians like other authoritarians, libertarians like other libertarians, get your heads out of your asses on this issue. Seriously. You so-called dirtbags and debate bros are fucking pathetic on this issue. Wake the fuck up. Learn some common sense. An oppressor class and a class or race says nationalism is necessarily going to look very different from an oppressed class or race's nationalism. You know what an oppressed class or race's nationalism is going to look like? It's going to look like lunches for underprivileged black youth. It's going to look like black churches feeding the poor. It's going to look like various marginalized communities marching together against fascists. So yeah, this notion that just because they're both called nationalism and they both got a racial or ethnic category in front, that they're exactly the same, is bullshit. Bobby, a.k.a. Anarcha Media, Liberty, Equality, Fraternity, goodbye.